Good afternoon. This is GUNNA MANOJ from cybersecurity. Today I am going to discuss about the topic is cloud computing services models. It has consists of IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay. So first of all, you have to see this. Cloud computing services are there here. These are the services which we are going to use in the computing, where all the services are going to use in the cloud. So consists of three different models which we are going to apply in cloud computing. The first one is IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So it will consist of here you can see that. So this is a three different models which we are going to apply here. The first one is IaaS, second one is PaaS, and third one is SaaS. Infrastructure as a service. Here the infrastructure service consists of an on-premises data. Only we are going to maintaining the infrastructure only. Here we are going to maintaining the infrastructure like virtual machines, storage and networking, and computing sources. So these are the services which we are going to apply in computing of service in the infrastructure of services. Next one is PaaS, platform as a service. We are going to depends upon the on-demand process of our main code. So the code is the most important in this platform, or we can say it in these services. So we are going to depend upon the application platforms, database platforms, and DevOps or any Kubernetes containers. Last one is SaaS. SaaS, software as a service, means everything is going to maintain by the cloud only. So no need of maintaining any infrastructure or any code on the platform. So everything is going to already predefined service are going to implement in the SaaS. Okay. So the first point is the infrastructure as a service. So here infrastructure as a service, we are going to consist of on a different modules which are going to apply in infrastructure. So the first one is characteristic of IaaS. So on-demand computing resources, scalability and flexibility of the infrastructure, pay-as-you-go model processing are going to apply here, and high availability and flexibility, also reliability is going to apply in this module. So not only that, this is the characteristics, and also we are going to applying the sustainabilities and also the advantage and disadvantage of this IaaS. Okay, so sustainables are startups or growing businesses, temporary and variable workloads, deployment and testing environments, disaster recovery or backup solutions. These are the sustainabilities which we are going to use in IaaS services on a cloud based. And so both are disadvantages and advantages in this IaaS are that we are going to use advantage is cost efficiency. So no need of maintaining all the things on premises data. Only we are going to take the request or permissions from the virtual communication modules, and we are going to use high level of controlling based on the infrastructure are going to maintain here. And here the disadvantage is scalability with your needs. What are the needs we have to use? We have to applying for the nodes and reducing hardware costs. These are the advantages of this IaaS services. So coming the next point is, this is in a computing cloud module where companies are going to take the rented IT infrastructure based on the requirements. So virtual machines like servers, storage, and networking data centers all are going to take in a request rented on a virtual based model, and it will be instead of buying the hardware services, means we no need of taking the hardware purchasing data, and also user can access the resources through the internet on a pay as you go model. Means here based on these services we have to say that infrastructure as services means we are going to maintaining the virtual services through some communication, and the service of communication is going to maintain by any module. So here the characteristics are, user can easily access the data on a cloud services in the form of storage, servers, networking whenever he needed it, and also resource can be increased and decreased based on their requirements or demand modules. Also we have to use this pay what you want and what are the requirements we have, and up and downs we have to investment of this services. And also provider can ensure uptime and downtime and backupping and disaster recovery will be applied in this IaaS services. Most ofly we can say it is IaaS is nothing but a on-premises data. All the hardwares are not going to buy it. Only we have to buy, or we are going to take the request or services from the virtualization of a cloud. Okay, then so here the disadvantages and advantages are no need of hardware purchasing, low maintaining costs. So first one is no need of purchasing the hardware, so we are going to take virtual communication to through the cloud. Okay, and user can operate operating system, apps and configuration. Means some demands of access is going to applied in this IaaS services, and also easy expensive without needing new physical environmental. So the cloud providers handle infrastructure setups. So here we can say that only the users can accessing the services, the user can accessing the infrastructure based on the cloud services of IaaS, and also he is going to implement all the requirement based on the virtual communication means no need of directly purchasing any hardwares or softwares or any equipments here. Okay, and disadvantages: data storage on third party servers may raises privacy issues. Means security issues is going to most important thing. So no need of buying the services, only we are going to virtually communicating or virtually data transferring is going to happen. So we have security problems in this services. Next one, user can manage operating system updates, security patches, etc. So user can only managing the service of hardware, because with virtualization communication, all the applications are going to upload on the servers. So servers operating system servers patches will be updated manually. So management or organization is going to take the responsibility about the maintenance of the operating systems and security patches. Next one, if resources are overused, bills can be rises unexpectedly. So these are the disadvantages. So this based on the disadvantages, we are going to overloading of all the services in the cloud, sir, in the cloud base. So some providers may offer limited technical supports. So this is a most disadvantages here. So we have most of the services based on the timely requirements. So in the timely requirement, all the services are going to executed. But here we are going to say the limited technical supports. Means if any problem is occurred, so no one is going to access, no one is going to give the help at the time. Okay, this is the disadvantage in IaaS. So next one is platform as a service, PaaS. We can say it is PaaS. So in this platform as a service, only we have to observe or maintaining or any execution of our core applications or core code. Okay, so here the characteristics of PaaS are complete deployment environmental, managing runtime and middleware operating systems, built-in database and device tools, DevOps tools, scalability and automated updates. These are the characteristics of a PaaS. Coming to sustainability, startups and SMBs, rapid application development, collaborative software projects, and agile deployment and prototype. So these are the sustainables. We have to see the advantages and disadvantages are that fast deployment means no need of accessing any services. Only we have to observe our code business, and reduce coding time, fast integration, or we can say it easy integration, and auto scaling and load balance. So here in a PaaS services, we have to use you have to use the characteristics and sustainabilities of the methods. So mainly these PaaS services are going to use in managing the server, storage and operating system. Developers can focus only in writing code, building applications, deploying and testing softwares, and also we have to use the infrastructure and runtime environmental. So here we can say it is a, if anything is occurred, if any bug is going to occur between the transmission of the data, or we are going to uploading the data in a cloud, so at that time we have to apply, or we have to observe the content of the message in a proper manner in a platform service. Platform service give the services like we have to only observe the core characteristics or core business of our data or of our applications. So here the major characteristics are complete deployment environmental. Complete deployment environmental means PaaS offers anything needs to build applications, including tools, frameworks, or libraries. These are the applications which are going to implement or which are going to execute it in a library manner. So it is going to use the managing runtime or middleware of operating system. Means it will be used to operating system updating, runtime execution. Middleware supports also will be used in a cloud services, not only the man-made or organization. Organizations only take the services like in a PaaS means it is only take the responsibility of uploading the code, only take the responsibility to uploading the code. So also it will build in database and deployment tools like ready to use service like database, IDEs, application frameworks are going to use applying in a manner that we have to applying the concentrations, applications, and also framework of all the building blocks of the PaaS. And also we have to use the scalability and automated update. Means applications are automatically scale with your user demands. Updating are handled by the providers. Providers means we have consists of three different providers. One is Microsoft, next one is Azure, next one is Google. These on the three service providers, any of the provider is going to take the responsibility of the uploading and uploading the patches, and load balance also executed in this manner. So this is called platform service. We have to see it is advantage and disadvantage. Here the advantages are developer can focus only the coding instead of infrastructure. So no need of observing, no need of maintaining, no need of monitoring all the infrastructure, server, storage, networking, no need. Everything is going to maintain, everything is going to run or seen by the providers. And built-in components reduce the amount of manual work. So no need of working of all the things means automatically automation is going to execute it in the PaaS services. And support integration with APIs. We are going to use the supporting or communication between the application program interfaces, databases, and third-party services. Third-party service means data centers is going to take the responsibility to execute the code, and also we have to implement the manner in a executed of code. Platform automatically managing performance during the traffic scapes. So here we are going to use the responsibility to runtime execution process on a PaaS. So these are the advantages which we are going to use in the PaaS services. What is the disadvantage means moving application from one provider to another provider can be difficult. Means if we are going to take the responsibility only to transferring the code means we have to take the CI/CD manner pipelines, means continuous integrity and continuous deployment more pipelines is going to take the responsibility to transferring the user's data or user's code from client to server, or we can say it a client to cloud. Okay, so users cannot fully control underlining the infrastructure settings. So no need means here the disadvantage is that we are not going to access the proper communication or access proper data of these applications. So it is a difficulty to control or security problems is going to occur here. So sensitive data is shared, environmental may raises complaints issues. So we have to use the complication is going to occur when we are going to transferring the security data on a cloud services. So it will be take the responsibility of a security to implementing and execution of the data. So long term user may becomes expensive, depends upon the service consumed. So we have to take it this type of application is go long term means it will be difficult to execute in a long term process, and it will be managed to continue in a proper execution, and it will be processing in a long term complaints. So that is then a disadvantage in the PaaS. Next one is SaaS. So here software as a service, it mainly we can say it is everything is going to executed by the cloud only. So everything means predefined frameworks, predefined applications, predefined containers, predefined storage, predefined networking, everything is going to maintain by the service providers in a SaaS, software as a service. So here the characteristics are ready to use softwares, no need of buying, no need of maintaining it. So accessible from anywhere means network is depending is upon in this SaaS services. Automatically updating and maintenance means cloud providers are going to maintain all the services and applications here. And subscription based pricing means pay as you go model is going to applied in these SaaS services. So sustainability of small to medium businesses means it will be give the procedures or precautions of everything is going to maintaining in a proper low manner of business. Remote terms and collaboration means everything is going to communicated in a proper manner of the lower budget product to higher budget. And also custom force business means here we are going to use the friendly manner in a pattern that everything is going to implement it in a proper execution code. And productivity and communication tools means here we have to use integrated of components in between the application to application in a proper manner. Okay, so this is the sustainabilities and characteristics of the SaaS platform. And some more is advantage and disadvantage in the SaaS means one is limited customization means no, once they are going to execute it, we are not going to manage each and every manage, not even simple thing is going to change it here. Database concerns means security concerns is more important. Privacy and security is going to implement it here. Based on that, we have to applying in a proper security concepts or algorithms to give the complete SaaS platform. And also we have to use internet connectivity dependency. This is the disadvantage means we are going to compulsory depends upon the internet security, internet providers. If any internet is not there means it will be difficult to communicate, or we have to transferring the data, or we have to retrieving a data from the cloud. And the last one is less control over updates means no need of updating anything means if you have to any patches is going to deploy on the application, the service providers also only he is going to deploy or updating the new services. So here we can explain the in depth of SaaS means it is a clouds computing model where the user can access read to use the software application over the internet instead of installing and maintaining a software on personal computer. Here we can say personal computer means no need of installing any applications. Okay, servers users simply log on to the web browser. Okay, he will give the link or he give the browsing id. Based on that we have to install it, we have to enter into the our credentials, and we have to enter into the cloud services, use the application online, pay through the subscriptions or user based platform. Like examples are Gmail, Google Docs, Zoom applications, or Microsoft 365. These are the software as a service models or applications. We can say we are directly communicating through the internet on these applications, no need of installing anything on that. Okay, already built or pre framework is going to applied here. So we have to say the characteristics of the SaaS. Here software as a service is application fully developed and available immediately without installation. So here we can say without installation, already predefined or pre-installation process is going to, pre-framework is going to already available is there. Only we have to take the services of this SaaS based on the service providers, based on the pay as you go model. We are going to applying, or we are going to executing, or we are going to deploy, or we are going to retrieving the data from these services. Okay, and we can use that user can access SaaS apps through the internet from the any device like laptop, mobile or tab. We can easily access through the internet of any application or any devices. Okay, this cloud provider handlers software upgrades and bugs fixing, software patches, so users does not need any manual maintenance. SaaS follows monthly, yearly subscription panel, make cost predictable. So here we can say no need of installing any services, no need of installing any software, no need of installing any patches or any applications. We are going to not going to install here. Only everything is going to maintained by the service providers. Only we have to take the permissions and take the access to the pay as you model. Okay, so here the last point is advantage and disadvantage. Software runs directly on the browser. Okay, so this is the advantage, means no need of installing any hardware, no need of buying any hardware, no need of installing any software applications on our laptop. Only we have to take the permissions or take the access privileges from the providers, and we are directly access the data, and user can work from anywhere through the internet. So this is the advantage, is that we are going to depends upon the internet. And also it is one of the disadvantages, if internet is going to any problem is occurred, so we are not going to access through that. Okay, so no downtime or manual updating required, so no need of patches going to uploaded, no need of going to application is going to installed. Only we have to observe the what are the needs you have, that needs are going to executed. Subscription plan simply budgeting. So here we are going to use it is in a product based, it is in a storage based, or it is in a marketing based. Based on that, we are going to purchasing the product in a manual in a monthly or yearly based subscription. So these are the advantages, means he give the flexibility to access anything in the cloud. So this so coming to the next one is disadvantages. User may not fully customize the software as needed, means we are not going to, based on our requirements, the application are not going to access it properly. Our requirement different, the framework is different. Based on the framework only we have to run the application or execute, or we are going to retrieve the data. So that is a disadvantage one. Data can be stored on a provider servers, raising privacy concerns. So security patches also here, because it is everything is going to store in the cloud. So if any our sensitive data is going to transfer there, so we are going to give a problem, we have to occurring a problem when we are going to transferring the data. Without internet, SaaS apps cannot function properly. So this based on that, we already have to say that if internet is there, easily can access. If internet is not there, we are going to facing some problems on a SaaS platform. So provider decided when updates happens, which may offer affect users. So this is the main advantages when we are going to accessing any data in a proper manner and executed the platform. So this is the points which we are going to maintain here. Thank you.